Imagine this. Into a crowded room. Everyone is talking, laughing, showing off, trying to be noticed. And something strange happens. Eyes begin to turn not toward the loudest guy in the corner, toward the one flashing money or bragging about his achievements, but toward the man who simply walks in quietly, calmly, with a presence so magnetic that people can't help but look. He isn't trying, isn't forcing. He isn't desperate for attention. Somehow he has it. What is it that makes him instantly attractive, especially to women? The answer isn't in expensive clothes, six-pack abs, or smooth pickup lines. Far older, far deeper, far more powerful. It's in a philosophy, born in ancient Greece, opened in the Roman Empire, and still alive today. Its secret is Stoicism. You understand it, Tiff? You live. Two will radiate a kind of attraction that women recognize instantly, without arrogance, calm without coldness, presence without performance. Women are not just looking for a man with good looks or money. They are drawn to something that is rare, something that makes them feel safe, intrigued, and respected all at once. Quality is composerant, unshakable confidence that comes from within, not from validation, not from external approval. Stoicism is the training ground for this kind of inner strength. About Marcus Aurelius, the emperor of Rome, most powerful man in the world, and yet he didn't flaunt it. In his journal every night, reminding himself not to be arrogant, not to be controlled by desires, not to lose himself in anger or vanity. Imagine the kind of presence he carried into any room. Imagine being a woman standing in his presence. You wouldn't need him to say a word. His calm authority would say it all. That's what Stoicism builds in you. A silent force that attracts without effort. Let's cut through the illusions. Dating advice tells men to act confident, to fake it until you make it, to play games or follow tricks to appear attractive. Shocking truth. Women see through that. They can sense desperation, insecurity, and neediness dressed up as confidence. Stoicism eliminates the need to act. Because when you live by its principles, you don't have to pretend you are already the man who is calm under pressure, who doesn't need validation, cannot be rattled by rejection. Here's the kicker. Women are biologically wired to test men, not out of cruelty, but out of instinct. Know if the man standing in front of them can handle life, can handle challenges, can handle her emotions without crumbling. Every eye roll, every playful tease, of silence where she waits for your reaction, that's her way of asking, really who you appear to be? And if you are rooted in Stoicism, your answer is always clear, not with words, but with presence. Base. You don't beg, you don't get thrown off balance, simply remain grounded. That is irresistible. Picture this scenario. She says something sharp, trying to provoke a reaction. Would get defensive, argue, or try to win her approval by over-explaining. The stoic man, he smiles slightly, breathes, and lets it pass. Replies calmly. Maybe he doesn't reply at all. Either way, he shows that his emotions are not at the mercy of hers. Moment, attraction spikes. Because she feels the strength of a man who cannot be manipulated by every passing mood. That's rare. That's valuable. That's sexy. Let's go even deeper. What's it about Stoicism that creates this magnetic presence? It boils down to three principles: control, perspective, and virtue. Control. A Stoic knows that he cannot control external events, what others say, what others do, whether a woman is impressed or not. The thing he controls is himself, thoughts, his reactions, his actions. Truly embrace this. You stop chasing outcomes. Worrying? Does she like me if I mess up? Instead, you focus on showing up as your best self. Paradoxically, detachment from results makes you more attractive because you are not second. Perspective. It's full of challenges, rejections, and disappointments. Rick doesn't deny this. He accepts it. He reminds himself this too. It's part of the human experience. A woman cancels plans, ignores a message, or even rejects him outright. It doesn't collapse. It doesn't spiral into self-pity. He sees it as one event among many, not as a reflection of his worth. Calm acceptance communicates volumes bigger than this moment. I am bigger than this rejection. Women sense that strength, and it pulls them closer. Virtue. For the Stoics, the ultimate measure of a man is his character, his integrity, discipline, his courage, his justice. This isn't about pretending to be good. It's about living by principles that guide you, no matter who's watching. Secret. Women don't just listen to what you say. They watch how you live. Do your actions match your words? Do you stay true under pressure? Treat others with respect even when you gain nothing from it? If you do, you radiate a kind of attractiveness that is timeless. Think about the last time you met someone who didn't try to impress you, who didn't perform, but who simply carried himself with calm certainty. Didn't you feel drawn to him? That's the effect Stoicism creates in you. You stop trying to pull people in, and instead become the kind of person people lean toward naturally. Here's where the shock comes in. Most men will never access this power. Why? Because they are too busy chasing the wrong things. They think attraction is about flashy gestures, about proving themselves, about winning approval. They give away the very thing that women crave most. A man who is anchored, who is steady, who is complete without anyone's validation. The Stoic man doesn't just attract women, he attracts respect, admiration, and trust. He becomes a leader in every room he enters. Not because he declares it, but because people can feel it. And women, perhaps more than anyone else, feel it instantly. But let's go further. Imagine you're on a date. She's testing you without even realizing it. She tells a story about another man, watching how you react. She makes a comment about your appearance, waiting to see if you get defensive. She disagrees with your opinion, just to observe how you handle conflict. In each moment, the Stoic man remains calm, composed, unshaken. He listens. He responds thoughtfully, but he never loses his center. By the end of the night, she can't fully explain why, but she feels drawn to him. She feels safe, respected, and challenged all at once. That's not a trick. That's philosophy in action. Women don't fall for perfection, they fall for presence. And presence comes from being fully grounded in who you are, from living a life guided by principles instead of impulses. The Stoic secret is that attraction is not something you chase. It's something you radiate. It's the natural byproduct of living with control, perspective, and virtue. So, the next time you walk into a room, don't think about how to impress. Don't think about what line to say or how to posture your body. Instead, remember Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, Seneca. Remember that your true power lies in mastering yourself. Because once you do, attraction follows not as a goal, but as a side effect of your strength.